Hi, this is Rosa from Rosa's Resources. Really not going to be here long. Something I want to go over with you guys. I want to talk about family secrets. We're talking about family secrets and abuse, right? Um, Welcome, guys. This is Rosa again from Rosa's Resources. Over here, we talk about what's going on in society. Definitely, we want to talk about God. Shout out to God, right? And we just share my events and different things like that. We're just giving resources over here, hoping that um, the light bulb will come on for some people. You know what I mean? And we have discussions. There's a conversation. So I came across this story, and I just wanted to, excuse me. This story is coming from Inna Your Business Worldwide, and I will post the video here when I get a chance. I want to shout out to them. Um, this disclosure: I do not own the rights to these videos. Okay. Um, they did a great job. I just wish I could turn this TV down. I'm at work, guys. Anyway, today is Friday. It's very, very cold in New York, and it's very, 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 very cold here in New York. And I just decided to come and do this video. Why? Because I have experience with this. I have experience with child abuse. I've been the victim of abuse as an early age. This little girl is 11 years old. I was actually 12 when it happened to me. I just want to say something. I want to say something about uh, sexual organs, I guess, but mostly like the female. The female. It doesn't matter if she is 0 years, oh, she just born infants. For some reason, she's being targeted, and no, sexual abuse don't only happen to the girls, but it also happens to boys, men as well. Okay, let's just get that clear. All right, I do understand. No understand that. Take this off. I'm not even take off my coat because it's so cold. It's like I don't even know the degrees. It's freezing outside, guys. But anyway, if you guys are coming in here, just like share. Let me just get on with the story. Like I said, I'm a victim of sexual abuse. Once you have experienced sexual abuse in your life, I feel like you're a target. You understand? You're going to get targeted. It's not going to only happen if you ever been sexual abused, molested. It's not only going to happen one time. You probably had several people that. I just want the parents to understand, and people that say, why didn't you tell? Why didn't you tell someone? How could you tell someone when it's like sometimes a family secret? I feel like sometimes the adults see certain behaviors going on that they know is abnormal, but they try to ignore it or try to push it under the table. And the victim feel like they cannot come and speak to anyone, so they also push it under the table. And some people tell their parents, and then they get blamed for the abuse. So that too as well, it goes on. And just let me tell you guys, when you're sexual abused, it's a generational curse. You'll be surprised to know that your grandmother, your mother also was abused as well. Sexual abuse is serious. I know, like in New York, there's like the statute of limitation don't run out, but you need to check the status of limitation for your state or your country, because this is so horrible. Like I said, even infants get molested, and you would say how the infant get molested, and no one knows. Um, yeah, it could be their father, their mother, their grandparents, a friend that come into the house, which is why you should be careful of who you're letting into your home. Look like you got bread there. Is that bread? Is that bread? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. So, sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. Um, Yeah. So, if you notice, if you haven't, if you kept it a secret and didn't tell your parents until maybe later on in life, which is the case with me. Um, you'll find out that when you start talking about it, they'll ask you, well, why? I never knew about it, or get upset. Um, or you might have an incident that just trigger you, like maybe a funeral or somebody close to your traumatic event happened, and then you'll be triggered, and all the flood. When I say flood, all the memory comes. What did she do with the coffee cups? I hope she threw it away. Anyway, let's stay focused. Listen, you got to be careful where you're eating from. That's a whole nother story. Listen, so I want to play this video. This really upset me. Um, So the story of a little girl from Jamaica getting molested by her own brother. Um, I could relate to this because one of my cousins used to always try to come into my room when I sleep over. You know, always used to try to come in the room and everything. Never really penetrated, but always kind of like touching, my genital area. So you just please be careful with who's coming into your home. And like I said, it's a generational curse. If it happens to you once, then other people are going to try to target you as well. So let's start with this.
Yes, you have seen correctly in the title. A 1 year old nephew as unsubscriber turned up to the hospital and actually gave birth after she was experiencing excruciating pains in her tummy. Now, viewers and subscribers, what is even more jaw-dropping is after DNA results proved that this person is actually the father to her pitney. If you want to know the full details of this one, people, leave in the comment section where you're watching from. Plus, the like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you may be notified when I release another video. Her boy, viewers and subscribers. According to reports, the 11-year-old Pitney, who was not identified, reportedly gave birth to a baby that was reportedly fathered by her older brother. The CHILD was born in a Spanish hospital to the girl who had been admitted complaining of stomach pains. The Pitney's parents, who were not identified, called an ambulance and told doctors they believed their daughter had a serious intestinal condition due to the severe pain she was feeling. But upon arrival at the hospitals, doctors realized the girl was in the late stages of labor and about to give birth.
I would like to talk about that a
Authorities
little
said
bit.
in a statement.
Okay, so people would say, how come the parents didn't know about it? um, maybe she was, I don't know, maybe she was heavy set. I don't know how it's possible. But we have to remember that we're just getting a little bit of the story. We're not getting the full details. So let's just listen to learn. And let's not listen to react, but listen to learn. My sister was pregnant at 12-year old. My mother sent her to school, and she ended up pregnant at 12 years old. Me and my niece is the same age. So, yeah, enough of that. But yeah, her brother is the baby. The brother is the father. So people were saying that they were sleeping in the same bed, and some people are in different economic conditions that they have to let the kids share a room, and you just got to be careful. It's better to just let the little girl sleep with you. But again, men, boys and girls do get molested. So how if she didn't sleep in the room that her mother would have molested her. So it's just like a mindset. I feel like this was a learned behavior because why would the brother do that to her if it wasn't being done to him? And that's what we have to remember.
Law because he is below the age of criminal responsibility. The girl's parents said they were not aware she was pregnant until they brought her to the hospital, believing she had serious intestinal problems. Hi, 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 viewers and subscribers. Just imagine this one.
Yes, that's right. Imagine the parents, guys. Imagine the parents. The parents have two children that's going through the little boy now is going to go to jail. Um, they actually should get him counseling as well because I'm sure if they start talking, he's being abused as well. These family secrets sometimes goes on for generation. Um, Whoever did this to them got molested, so they decide to take out the pain on whoever. I'm just based on experience, letting you guys know, but this is just all allegedly. Okay. But like I said, I come here for learning reasons only, right? So I'm just gonna play more of the video.
Welcome back to the channel.
I'm just
Listen
gonna
to your
play more of
business.
the video, guys.
The fact just remains that as parents, you have to be more careful. You have to look out of your eyes more. You can't keep them in the same bedroom because you don't know what they're learning, what they're seeing, and what they would want to try out.
I'm
This
gonna
is not
beg
the
to differ
first
on
time
that
they.
one because at this point in the age that we're living in right now, I feel like the technology, the children know sex. They know a lot about sex because it's right here. They get sex education in school, and people are just like performing sex all in front of them. So yeah, they know exactly what sex is. Again, sometimes I think when people are reporting things that if you didn't have that experience, you don't understand. Like people are blaming the mother, but my mother didn't know that I was getting molested. You know what I'm saying? Because these abusers hide it very, very, very well.
I am reading underage picnic getting pregnant by her own family member or relative. You understand me, viewers and subscribers? Same as how you must watch and try and protect your own offspring from another person out there doing harm to them. You must protect them from them own family members as well and relatives. When you see two siblings and something looks fishy, investigate it because it is. Something might be fishy, and maybe your instincts is telling you that something is not right, but you shut it off and say, hey, they're not gonna do that. Foolishness. These kids nowadays are so advanced. Things that they
Exactly
do.
my point. If they're so advanced, they should know right from wrong. But again, victims create victims, create victims, create victims. Just because you were molested don't mean that you have to be a molester yourself. You could choose to educate. You could choose to educate people and get the word out there and let other people know what to look for because you experienced it. You do not have to be an abuser. But some people that have been abused, they abuse themselves. They do, right? That's why it's good to get help, for whatever childhood hurts and trauma that you went through. It's good to get help. If not, some people take it to a whole nother level. The pain is too great and they start abusing their kids, other people's kids, and stuff. So I just think it was very interesting to talk about. I want to shout out the channel again. It's Inna, yeah, business worldwide. You guys can check them out. Okay, let me show you how the channel look, and I'm gonna post the video. Okay, that's how you spell it. Inna, your business worldwide. All right, it's a Jamaican thing. Yeah, but I'm telling you, these things are swept under the. You got grandmothers abusing children. You got mothers abusing children. You got grandmother abusing mothers. Uh, Vice versa. I've heard like men tell me that their first experience was with a baby father or an adult woman, and this child was like 9 years old. But I spoke to so much men that they were abused as well, but the men take it different. The men think that it's like a notch on their belts. They think that it's okay to get molested, and it's not. Whether you're a female or a male, it's not okay. It's not okay for people to be touching your private parts when you're small, even when you're an adult. It's not okay to be harassed like that. And these abnormal behaviors in a toxic household become normal. You got teachers abusing children. You got principal. You got people in authority that the children look up to. Status. This is why it's not good to let your kids idolize people and to create an environment that your kids could come and talk to you about anything, no matter how upset they might think you are. You have to have a listening ears because these kids got a lot of trauma and a lot of things going on in their society. They have to deal with bullying when they go to school. Um, so many things they have to deal with. It was just today when I got up this morning, I seen that in New York, in the Harlem area, that the NYP, I'm going to say allegedly, came into school randomly and just was checking the students. And I don't think I would agree with that if I was a parent. I'm sorry, I probably would have to pull my kid out of school because I'm sure, like in certain other areas, if those kids were to have this happen to them, it would be lawsuits after lawsuits. And I don't know what parents would sign off to that. I feel like if um, if you have delinquent children in school and they creating problems, I feel like um, they should be escorted out. They should just not. It should be a three-strike rule, and if they can't get it together, they should not come back to school. I know that sounds crazy, but why are you gonna? The teachers are coming from different locations to teach these children, and then when they get in the environment, they're beating up the teacher. It's just out of control. I feel like the adults can control the children. You know what I mean? They're not listening to them because they don't respect authority, and it's just out of control. And if they don't do something about it, put down their foot, put down some rules, I don't even think the school system is going to exist anymore. It's going to have to be recreated because you cannot have kids going to school nervous like that. And then what just happened this morning in the school where the police just came in like that and was searching the kids? It's not okay. It's not because it's not a penitentiary. Why are you coming randomly searching the children like that? In a neighborhood, in an urban neighborhood. Why are you doing that? You know. So it's really, really out of control, guys. And I think parenting start from in the home. You got sick parents that don't know how to parent. They won't even pick up a book. They won't go to a parenting class, and it's really bad. So, again, if the household is chaotic, society will be chaotic. I can't stop saying that. And then they took God out of the school, and that's a whole other thing as well. There's no respect. Adults don't respect the children, and the children don't respect the authority at all. At all. They go on the job with the same attitude. Everywhere they go is the same attitude because if you don't respect your parents, why would you respect another adult? You know what I mean? And then adults just look away. It's like when I was growing up, another adult could at least talk to you. Now, you better not. But anyway, that's going to be all right now. But there's a lot of family secret, and they have to be exposed. You got to bring them. You got to bring the darkness into the light, basically. If there's any secrets going on, hanky panky going on, family secret, get it off your chest, man. Tell somebody, expose that demon. Yeah, it's not right, guys. Some people never get it out. Some people die with that secret. And this is, like I said, somebody has to break the generational curse because if you stay quiet, the abuser just grows. The abuser will rape everybody in the family, all the children, that is. Um, it would just keep on. One abuser could affect so many people's lives. This is why you gotta speak up. No matter how the abuser tell you how they're gonna kill people, how they're gonna kill your family, because that's how they get you. They get you scared. They're gonna kill your family. They're gonna kill you. You know what I mean? You just have to be brave. You have to be brave. You have to be brave. There's no fear in God. Okay? Tell somebody that you trust in your family if this is going on. If you're an adult and you were abused, uh, make your abuser accountable. Um, Open up with your family, let them know what's going on because somebody else in your family is probably going through the same thing. I'm so glad that I got closure with the person in my family that I was like holding a grudge with, like a malice with, because it's not good to hold malice. That brings you're not going to get blessing in your life if you're holding malice, if you just bad spirit, you know what I mean? So you want to get that off your chest and have a free heart, a clean heart. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Again, I will post the video here so you guys can see it. And please comment, like, and share. I'm gonna be doing more of these lives. I told you guys that. I'm at work, so I gotta go now. But yeah, the family secret, brushing it under the table. You carrying it from your grandmother's generation, your mother's generation. Your kids will be experiencing the same thing. So you gotta break the cycle. Okay?